them it is easier. Perpetual critics of government, blah, blah. Is that Expo is false. The only reason the president went down there is to go to TCAT and all of that. What is the research even done to explain the issues of the hospital the president went to that people think it was not?
I was just reading another statement, even though I've not seen that one on the mansion website yet. Probably maybe I let my eyes off it. But the statement is saying that His Excellency the President will return to the country right after the TICA. Anything change?
Well, I don't know why people sensationalize things, but nothing has changed. If you read the press release that we released prior to the president's coming to Japan, it was really very clear. Just read, I think, the second paragraph. I don't have the press release with me now. It tells you exactly when the president is coming and when he's leaving. The departure date from here was stated for the 23rd. Nothing has changed. There's not new information. And the TCAT, the CAT starts, the end on the 22nd. The president and delegation leaves on the Minister of State without portfolio, Honorable Sam Steve Kuya, will represent the president in Osaka. It was a very clear. So if you go back to the executive mansion, the press release that had the list of the officials who accompanied the president, you will see it there that the president, the timeline for the visit was from so and so. It ends on the 23rd.
Did you release any statement that the president will return right after the TICA?
We only released one
return.
No, can you hear me? No.
I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing somebody.
Okay, good. So then we go to the press release. AB, you can put that up for the people to see. You can put that up. President Joseph Newman is a President Boakai to lead high-level delegation to TCAT 9, and that's the title in the first place, and Expo 2025 in Japan. President Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. will depart the country on Saturday, August 16, 2025 to attend the 9th Tokyo International Conference on African Development TICA 9, scheduled for August 16 to 23, 2025 in Yokohama, Japan, and Expo 2025 in Osaka, also in Japan. So the timeline combination of both events is from the 16th to the 23rd. That's 16, 17. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7 days. Usually that's the highest number of days a government delegation should be out, according to the anything else, you take care of yourself. So this first paragraph is very clear. Those two events are combined in this. TCAT is a premier forum. Think on social media, people say, thank God the president listening to the people, he got in the visit shot to come back and blah, blah, blah. There has been an effort to fix it, to fix what is bad, the issue of the huge delegation and all of that. Look, we're going to tell you some things. Do you know that I am told quite confidentially, highly placed sources, Mamaka Belete had 83 people on our list to travel to Japan. Acting minister was there. They had to cut it down. 83, I'm telling you. And the people listening that in UP executive charges and the president there, they know that the party, a whole lot of the executives were angry. They have been angry. They're not just they have been. It's been heated back and forth in their chat rooms. They know what I'm talking. Even partisans have openly critiqued it. And the president has seen those. They know he's not happy. The backlash and all that kind of stuff. So they attempt to try to fix it and make it appear like, oh, make it fun. No, it is not fun. It is ugly. It is terrible. It has been bad. The discord in arrangements in Japan and all of that. The president isn't happy. I just wish, he could penalize some people. That's where usually the problem, because if people bring these kinds of disgrace and all that stuff, you know, they should get some matching orders. They say perpetual critters. Perpetual critters where? You cannot treat a country like this always. It is not good. It is not okay. And please put another main picture. See one of the people. Our trade and investment envoy, the presidential trade and investment envoy. One Mohammed, but that guy who I can call criminal rogue because they stole my money and all that stuff. Put our that I know he on your way to Japan or you're already in Japan. There's his own post that he mailed. Put it there, my brother. I mean, if you're watching this, man. Man sitting out on the floor, our trade and investment. It's a service to country. Ever. So people who want to invest in Liberia, they go read about our not trade and investment and who go to go talk you for that. And they go see a picture of that kind of man. Y'all see that? Trade and investment envoy 4 feet sitting down on the ground. 4 of their feet sitting down on the ground. Boy, ain't that man, a little bag, traveling bag right there. Trade and investment envoy. Supposed to be sitting down from millionaires and billionaires. Yeah? It is not okay. Hopefully these things can be fixed. Because it is just terrible to see. I have to say this. Rather than antagonizing media like Senator Dillon and others who do, you have to work on yourselves. Have you asked yourself? There is pressure. The government is under pressure. The governing party is under pressure. That's the reality. And you know, the similar mistake the CDC made, I'm seeing it happening, where some of the foot soldiers, those people who will be articulating what the government is doing, all of that, they become discouraged, despondent, and they just don't say anything, and the government becomes overwhelmed. Especially by opposition voices. A whole lot of you officials, for some of us who are down to earth, we speak with a whole lot of these young people. They are not happy. When you were in opposition, a whole lot of you had nothing. You came on radio shows, did nothing. You didn't pay for airtime and all those kinds of stuff. Those children bought their own data and credits and whatsoever to call and speak on behalf of the opposition, on behalf of the unity party in opposition. You are not giving them anything. They were doing their own things. They could do it because they felt, okay, you all were similarly placed. It's not even about some of us who are used to call every night down to come on show and blah, blah, blah. We call your kind, blah, blah, blah. It's not about some of us. Man, get time. You, I get time. I don't want anything from you. So it is up to you. We don't have time. But, I mean, those young people, a whole lot of them feel that you don't even respond to their messages. If they just want to say hi. And that's what I mean. I can't even want to call people in officialdom, because sometimes once someone gets in a position and you just, even if regularly you just want to say hi, I say, oh, that man wants something from me, they won't answer you. But I don't call you. I say, oh, my man, you can't call people, you're proud, blah, blah, blah. I'm proud, but those are some of the things. But that's what you do to your own people. You know how many times some of these young people have approached me where they want to come, can't talk bad things. I said, no, you got to work it within, advise and work it within, do this and do that. They feel abandoned. They feel left out. Scholarship opportunities, they're not getting it. You say, oh, there's no job, but they are seeing you employing your family members, your classic, quote unquote, classic friends, your lovers, and all of that. They're seeing you employing them, but you say no job. No job. You just went in the office. The other fine guy who was not doing anything, who the man no more than the guy working in your office, you working somewhere else as per your recommendation. News can have, people can hear, people can see. So I said, where are the foot soldiers? The foot soldier will understand when you're in opposition. Foot soldier will not understand when they see you. Now they're hearing that you're making another 1,000 and blah. The foot soldier now you have no understanding in that one there. But the man will still be he lay money, so go carry your go to in the money. And that you can spend, you can be calling, you can do what? You have to reorganize yourselves. Weekends. The whole lot of you, the children even know your horses. Yeah. Weekends, you're gone. You'll go to big hotels. You'll go sleep. Your thing we know. Yeah? Go to a hotel, you go sleep, go in charge, say you're hiding from 4 soldiers. Yeah. The other one, Daniel Sanders said the president will be represented by foreign minister. Kula Fofana said the president will be represented by a minister of state with our portfolio. One thing you're on in your whole communication business, yeah, it's so disconnected, disjointed, uncoordinated. What's that? Pay attention. No, you not give everybody a job. That's not it. And that's why you should, in fact, that's why you should try to improve the private sector. That's why you should do the right things, encourage Liberian companies to expand, bring in investment. But you can't get a man like Mohammed Ba to be presidential envoy. You go sit down on floor and impose a duty. That duty to country, you have duty to country. Who the serious official in any country you not see duty to country, go sit down on the floor and impose duty to country and put a library like that? Who takes that kind of person serious? You want investment to come to your country? You have brains all over the place, right among your own mates. You go tell that man, can make investment info with all the brains you have in the very united party. Not treating yourselves well. Pay attention. A whole lot of you, some of you, especially the youngest official, you're so cheeky. You're so cheeky. You know, power gets to your head. You're so cheeky. Your own partisan says something, you cheek them off in group chats. Even on social media, you curse them out good. You running cursing battles with people on social media and all of that. I don't think the CDC officials did that one day. No, a whole lot of them were not even on social media and all of that. But you saw how people got angry. They lay power because certain people want something for you. When you post anything, they be doing, hey, MD, minister, this and that. You just think, yeah, that's it. So anything anybody talk, boom, you curse them, you cheek them up, you tell them as if they don't matter anymore. These are the people you were dragging behind when you needed power. If any of them say they are here or hurting you will call and say, oh, sorry. You didn't have anything to give, but you say sorry. But now, no. A no true fighter of United Party that was all over the radio stations, doing his own business, spending his own money from Broadview area there. Criminals attacked that boy and took away his livelihood. I've spoken about not a single human being from among you people has tried to call that boy. Even a call. How do you treat people like that? How do you do it? What's so much of this power and everything else? People were there and they are gone. Tomorrow, another government could come to power. And that's the time you all can know people like us now. Julius, I got to count on that platform. We got to count. We got to count out. I be looking at you. I be smiling. Yeah, no, yeah. You know. It doesn't matter. You can say OKFM as a station was not instrumental in your coming to power. You can talk it because you know we're making government people to pay for airtime here. Opposition are not paying for airtime. For your user can't talk anytime you can't talk. You used to ask for money for airtime, but government people used to pay for airtime to can't talk. Government thing, yes. You used to take hundreds of thousands of dollars to give it to OKFM that your one election because all our free airtime will give yourself to pay for it. Now, I think when I do business, Senator Dillon, Senator Dillon, will be talking. Senator Dillon, who is a product of the media. Media made him to a greater extent, gave him the popularity and to be talking at it. Blackmail. What is blackmail? Blackmail is someone gets something on you. They say, if you don't give me money or you don't do this, then I will talk it. He said, how people blackmail government got a critical of government? Is that what they call blackmail? When that's why you used to like in opposition, you didn't want anybody to say a positive about the government of the day. Then now you vex because you feel under pressure. How do you care about the people who are supposed to help you to propagate what the government is doing? The media can do as much to report the stories and talk about what the government is doing, what the government is not doing. How are you handling your own people? Nothing. They're crying on your names every day. The perfect example is CDC. Even the CDC, well, a whole lot of the officials, their partisans, people used to go to their houses every day to go get small things to go back there. Your own party, put on in the web you're living. They can see you. You don't get money. You say you're poor. So, you just imagine how your own will be. Anyway, 777-700. I mean, I just taught you. 777. And I am advice. You got to readjust yourselves. The reason you get that big job there, and the people vote, maybe you get a big job. When they turn around tomorrow, they can put other people there. 777-700-995, 555-995-995, the numbers to call. Welcome. Let's hear you.
David Coty, my name.
Go ahead, sir.
Thank you for your analysis, and I hope that those in the United Party who are trying to embarrass this government should not do so. I will come to that another time. But let me say I agree with the EPA. Most people do not know that loud noise is bad. It is a silent killer. If the EPA can do something about it, I'll be very, very happy. Loud noise can cause stroke. It can also cause...
Oh, yeah, too much noise is not good.
Oh, yeah, it can cause stroke. That's one of the main things that we have to be very careful about. It can cause stroke.
Someone messaged me that he's an expert in that. I'll try to invite him on the show maybe next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can cause stroke. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause heart disease. And so many things. Even hearing loss. It can do all of that. But let me go quickly to ACOP. I beg you, please, just 1 minute.
Yeah.
I probably agree with Musa when he talks about this guy from the USA coming in-house to discuss issues. Yes, it should be done so. People should not be discussing the party business out there. I would advise that he too comes in-house and discuss the issue. But I disagree with him when he says that ICAP is what he refers to an institution we're just trying to build. No, ICAP is not just an institution that anybody is trying to build. ICAP is a formidable party. It came to being in 19, and since then, it has been a very progressive party, very good party.
Okay.
So it's not something that anybody is just trying to build. No.
Thanks so kindly, sir. Let's go to this line. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Good evening, Julius, and good evening to the listening audience.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Siaka Sharif, and it's been a while since I last form on any radio.
Is this the chief of staff in the office of Senator Amara Kone?
Yes, this is the chief of staff in the office of Senator Amara M. Kone.
Go ahead.
Julius, I mean, I just joined your show, but your last point you made about people not learning from other people's mistakes is terrible, eh? We are here, we've been around. We saw how previous administration treated people who were loyal to them, and in the end, you saw them only spend 6 years in power. I mean, if people...
Yeah, Julius, how are you?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, fire.
Go ahead, Rudolphin.
My man, I learned what you said just now. Those guys were looking for a job. They had a job, they're looking for a job and use the master to get a job. Both those guys in America and here, but Julius, what is their Liberian politics? They use the master to do the dirty work, and the guys with their busy, according to them, from America comes and get the big jobs. And the master go and sit down. When 2 years to the time they come after the master again. But I would say the Liberian people are too sensible now. For President Weah example, if you get name from A, don't forget it. The masters are silent. Their silence is not their weakness, but they are waiting to respond after 6 years. Thank you.
Thanks so kindly, Ruda Sinfaya. My name is Julius J. Let's a few more. I guess I hear. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Julius. This is Pastor Boy, and I come from my rescue center.
Go ahead.
Julius, Joseph Parker and I struggle has many times at Manchester United and Arsenal equally for a pass from arm, and they both went home with the same result. Julius, I don't know what's going on, but the president is refusing to listen, and the officials are refusing to listen. But they should take a look around them. Selena people, Solomon John, these are the people who come out today and say, oh, we talked to the president, he didn't listen. So
oh man, not nothing, man. What are you talking about?
Tomorrow, his official will say the same thing. After they have leaked power and say we talk to the president, he didn't listen. The people around the president don't love him. I'm not going to say, she can't ask him more.
I said 83 people. Why they want you put down? I say, what man? I want to buy you one of those to the job. 83. Thanks so kindly. Wait, you know that thing about people around president. Yeah, if I tell you something that happened, you not believe it. Do you know that a certain group when it took, they wrote dismissal letters for Patrick Hona and Clarence Massacre from LTA. They wrote the letter and they put it among documents the president was supposed to sign. You know, but the paper too can read all 18 and voting signs. I will give that one next week. Welcome. Let's hear you 2 more calls. Then we go to our guests who are here.
Good afternoon, Julius. This is Michael Perkins calling from Tingo.
Go ahead.
Yes, I like the way he said it, and I think politicians forget because the argument or the way in which the anger, especially for the press publicity, they can be so angry that when they respond, I don't know, they can, when you join into politics or government arena, that special soup that they can eat, you know, maybe they can swallow some kind of domo that, there are some things that they don't even supposed to be saying, but they can be so angry, you know, and they are not helpful because there are some things that we see that a little child can be able to judge and say the person is wrong, the person is right, and they will say it is a lie.
Okay.
I don't know what politicians can really eat. Surely.
I know power can get to people head. Love, power. Land business, those things can get to people head. Whenever someone in love with one woman, you can do it. Any woman or man in love, you can't do anything. You thought that you will get problem. And until that, I will clear. But thanks so kindly. This will be the final one. I'm sorry, a whole lot of you want to have a say. Perhaps we'll continue this topic tomorrow. Welcome, let's hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Future Boy, and I call you from the township of Caldwell.
Can you speak louder, sir?
I said my name is Future Boy, and I call you from the township of Caldwell.
Okay.
Yeah, so Julius, in relation to a statement made by Senator Belong, yes, you know, lambasting at the media, trying to paint a picture that people in the government is sharing information with opposition, media institutions to blackmail the government. I don't know if Senator Belong actually understands the definition of the word blackmail, because blackmailing is like receiving information about somebody but demanding a ransom.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody is demanding a ransom for anybody. You people, you know, it is very difficult to call them. I want to sit and listen. But from 2018, Senator Belong should be careful to go for people then like you, especially OKFM. OKFM is one of the radio stations that made Darius Belong. If it had not been because of some of the critical media institutions that stood tall in the past, Delon will not be a senator in Montreal County. So we should be careful of
Just
God
leave.
and stop being sensitive. Thank you.
Thanks so kindly. Julia, some of them can even come in your inbox to insult only because you make critical comments under their posts. Okay. This international caller will just squeeze him 30 seconds.
Yes, hello?
Yes, quickly.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello?
Somebody openly on the radio said, Yeke Kodwa was saying the United Party use the common people to come to power. Bo Ali said, yeah, Yeke, we use you to come to power. The recordings are there. You can check for that recording and send it. He openly tell Yeke in your face, we use you people to come to power because you, Yeke, you stupid, you're a crazy man. Can you imagine that?
No, that we should not use those words there. But thanks. Yeah, let's leave those kinds of words. We don't want to use them here. Julius, the guys in power have forgotten about us, the foot soldiers. In their minds, they believe we should continue defending them when they are wrong. Julius, our phones got damaged due to heavy rain under the launch of the United Party campaign on September 17, 2023. Augustine Vasco Tamba. I know very well. You always used to send your messages. I used to read them. The final one, 30 seconds, my man, quickly.
Well, man, yeah, my man, quickly. Okay, no problem, Chief. Octavio Williams. My man, listen to me. This is one of your frank and honest conversations I've ever listened to you. Why? You not beat around the pooch. It's not about diplomacy. It's just about the rawness, the raw librarianness. And everything you put into this conversation is sincerity. I don't want to call some people name on this radio. You will not believe some people don't even talk to some of us today. But those were people that would turn radio station over in Grand Bassa County when we give them the Abidjan radio to run the campaign and the propaganda of the Unity Party. These are people that we gave our purchase from our newspapers and every places. Today they are very busy with us. And you know, last time American on your show, he said, I know Octavio, he must say he's an exercise together, that's all. And all he said, but when it goes beyond that, but so far, they get power now, so they know what on the surface. But like I said today, every day, 2029, long life and way of, that's all we pray for.
Okay.
We tell the Unity Party exactly how we did the CDC and we brought it and we removed it and we bring back the CDC.
Oh, you want to go?
Also, Julius, let me be realistic. Who do you have to be Unity Party? Nobody here. The only person that got the number that body called George we are.
I be looking at old man be calling him, but.
Hey, man, that boy never playing Bobby there, but it only didn't
Thanks so kindly. That's how we do it. I guess I hear. Thanks for the analysis. You want this government to succeed and they need to listen and work on it. Samuel Fio of Jacobtown. Mr. J, you made my day. I want to weigh in on your show. Oh, sorry, because I finished now. So that is that. Someone says, in fact, he's receiving pay from the NSA too. He's an NSA operative. I know, but I wonder, he has no educational background. Oh, they say investment info. I know, but I don't want that. I can't to NSA to again put my mother. Okay, that's good. We have with us also it's Moravia College Alumni Association, not UMU. Okay, Ara Van Ross, Kebe M. Jala, Thomas Dowe II, and Francis Doko. They are all here to tell us what's happening with MC. What are they getting involved with? So we'll start from here to there. So the people, I want to know one person here, and then since I have one lady, we know that Kebe is a lady, but the other two people I may not be able to know who is Thomas and who is Francis. So you can introduce yourself, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Julius. I'm Thomas Chiasto II.
Okay.
I am the program chairperson for the upcoming Jamboree of the Moravia College Alumni Association.
Jamboree.
Yeah.
Okay. Kebe, welcome. How is life? How are you?
Thank you, Julius. I'm Kebe M. Jala, the treasurer for the current leadership of Moravia College.
Why are you the women always accepting the treasurer and chaplain role? In most organizations, you always see that. I like the my business.
Thank you.
We also have our Van Ross. Welcome, Van.
Well, thank you, Julius. Like you said, I'm the current president of the Moravia College Alumni Association, a graduate of the 2005 class.
Ah, okay. And then, obviously, that's Francis Doko. Francis, welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon, and good afternoon to the viewers, especially the monkeys. I'm Francis.
Oh, so they call you the Monkey's Kingdom.
The only monkeys.
And so you can jump from place to place.
No, we strategize well and work as a team.
Okay.
I'm Francis S. Toko, former interim president of Moravia College Alumni Association, class of 87.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. That was way back. What was it like those days? You know, going to MC.
Oh, it was an amazing experience. When we got there, I came from SDA at the time. SDA was tapping to ninth grade, and we got in.
You mean the one right below
Camp Johnson Road?
Okay.
They were tapping ninth grade. We got behind it to reach it to 12th grade. They said no, so we went to MC. But when we got in MC, the first thing we noticed was the discipline with Mrs. York, Madam York. Okay. She was always at the gate.
Is she still alive?
No, we also rest in peace. Okay. She's not. She was always at the gate for ratting, but she was also friendly, and she wanted the best for every student. You come late 2 times, she will pick you up. So you got to be on time. You got to be on time. By 7:30, we put the flares up, we'll go to class. And at that time, when you fail, they had a loudspeaker at the end of the year. They will call your name when you reach halfway to the podium, then they say whether you fail or you pass.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. They will not call you when you're sitting. She will call your name up. Francis S. Doko, you get up. When you go halfway, you yell, you pass or fail. And then last speaker was to be on Camp Johnson.
Wow.
On Camp Johnson. But it was a good experience, right? We had academics, we had drama, we had African costume day, so we used to have whole week of activities. When you come up, this club represent this country of Africa, the other one, and you will present on the culture and everything. We have 1 week of festivity or gala week, so it was amazing.
Okay, let's come to Van Ross to tell us what is happening, when, and why.
Okay, Judah. So let me say thank you. Last year, 2 years ago, we rebranded the association. We have been operating on an intern level and separate classes. So Francis took the leadership to organize the intern leadership. We organized ourselves, got a constitution, registered the association, and branded into a charitable organization beyond the association level. In September, I was elected as the president of the association along with the corps of officers. We had our first homecoming 2 years ago, and we thought of reaching out to as many people as possible. So we created an award system for people who are working both in the public and private sector. One of those we honor was Dr. Chris Dugbe-Yan for his services in the sciences. He graduated from Moravia College.
Oh, okay.
Then we also identify Councillor Asatu Bakanen, who was the former commissioner for immigration, and she's deputy commissioner for immigration, and she served almost all of the law enforcement sector in this country at the senior level. So we wanted to inspire young women to know you can also grow in the law enforcement sector. And then we honor Miss Patricia Endo, who have been teaching for 30 years. So she graduated in the 80s, and she started